Students who'd like to help produce the college newspaper should come to a meeting tomorrow. Read the instructions carefully before you start writing your essay. There is considerable disagreement about the main cause of the revolution. Today's lecture on modern American literature has been cancelled. The library will stay open until midnight during the exam period. The college provides an advice service to support students with financial, emotional and other problems. Students should submit 2 copies of their dissertation to the department office by Friday. Next week the department secretary will email you with the details of your tutorial groups. This college has a good reputation for both its research and its teaching. There are many reasons why knowing several languages is a major career advantage. The causality theory states that for every effect, there is a cause. If their aspirations are not achieved, they become gloomy. Fungi are important in the process of decay, which returns ingredients to the soil, enhances soil fertility, and decomposes animal debris. The plan raised a lot of money and improved the economy of the country. Privacy issues surrounding mobile computers are becoming complex. My mom made a milkshake with frozen bananas and chocolate sauce. The chocolate chip cookies smelled so good that I ate one without asking. After she lost her job she couldn't afford to feed her dogs, so she gave them away. I would never feed my dog with commercial dog food. He reads magazines but he doesn't like to read books. Under normal conditions, markets will allocate resources efficiently. Long before children are able to speak or understand a language, they communicate through facial expressions and by making noises. The library is deemed too dangerous for children, but there is one child that visits it daily. Weather here is unpredictable. The loser of the race buys everybody else an ice cream.
Each statement or observation needs thorough investigation and verification. Demand for access to the library workstations is very high. Our university welcomes postgraduate students from all over the world. His tone tonight was nothing short of jealousy. There is no point in designing efficient cars if we use them more and more. The rising inflation rate indicates a decrease in demand for consumer product. Lecture will be available in audio or video. The field training will start soon, so pack everything before the deadline. Design changes need to be considered carefully to ensure improvement. The atmosphere is composed by oxygen and nitrogen gases. The geography assignments must be submitted by the midday of Friday. The assignment should be submitted prior to the spring break. The website is designed to be highly interactive. There are 3 separate assignments for this module. Effective presenters make eye contacts with the audience. The chief industries are weaving leather, making dyeing and working in iron and pottery. Students should take advantage of the online help system before approaching their lecturers. Before attending the lecture, you must register online or by post. Please click the logo above to enter the site. Young children need education and organized activities. Any textual references you make should be cited appropriately in the footnotes. The difficult teacher is always responsible for the contribution to student marks. By using the student identification card, you can borrow books from the library. The topic for discussion is usually related to the topic for a speech. The university offers facilities to students and staff.
Please remain seated after finishing your exam. The brain is our central computer of our bodies. The exam will start in time. Please prepare yourself. Read the safety instructions before using the equipment during the workshop. We all know there are more important things in life than the rat race. I was young and inexperienced and going too fast in wet weather. It is quite clear that further research is required. Global warming is a threat to economic growth. Exercise is important for mental and physical health. Services are rapidly growing in parts of the global economy. Cells are the basic building blocks of all animals and plants. You cannot leave the examination center until you complete the form. Introduce your staff thoughtfully into all aspects of the unit. Car permits are available to students and staff.
If you forget your password, you need to contact the student center.
It is very important to wear masks during this pandemic. Australia is the first AIDS-free country in the world. Library timings are between 4 to 10, and you can register yourself online. The faculty staff are very approachable, helpful and extremely friendly. The gap between the rich and the poor does not decrease. Students have the options to live in college residences or apartments. We have 3 distinctive libraries which are nationally acclaimed. Parking permits can be collected through the Student Service Office. Please don't forget to check your email for the updates of the week. Tuesday sessions will last for approximately 2 hours.
We should focus on innovation, and if we don't, we are bound to lose out. Many industries have moved to the countryside where manufacturing costs are lower. Everyone should get access to art galleries no matter where they live. Until you complete the form, you cannot attend. There is too much information on this topic. Presentation skills are important to both universities and workplaces. Major sports on campus include rugby, soccer and tennis. It is clear that the effects of climate change will damage the world economy. The framework will help pose more research questions systematically. The light can be seen as waves or particles. Experience would be an advantage for this managerial role. Students only can select one subject from biology and math. The library is located on the north side of the campus. Today, I'd like to talk a little bit about the other theories that can explain the variations in climate. Good research presents many benefits to the real people. You should include your name and identity number in the registration form. Half of the marks in mathematics are allocated to the correct working. What is the most effective way of interaction between teachers and students in class? The development in the information technology has greatly changed the way people work. I would like the assignment less than 2,000 words. We can meet in my office after the lecture. The sports team members often practice on weekdays and play games on weekends. The office opens on Wednesday and Thursday. You need to read the chapter before the management class. Talented people do special marketing.
I have a sandwich and milk for my breakfast. The course will be tested at the end of the semester. Biographical information should be removed prior to the publication of the results. The United States is the largest chocolate manufacturing country. Children are not allowed to be in the laboratory at any time. If you forget your password, you need to contact the student center. The quality of our accommodation is high, but it is still affordable for students. An extra lecture is about to be scheduled at the end of this week to assist you with revision. Can you help me complete this new questionnaire that the university asks for? The characteristics of the newly discovered insects match the ones we have on record. Many people approached and were eager to help, but he didn't want their help. I guess, the only way to make up for all the lost time is by doing overtime. If you have a driving license, getting a job would be easier for you. In the winter it gets harsh, but it won't be an issue since there is a heater. It was a groundbreaking discovery, but they had to pay a very high price for it. The due date is cancelled, because they found many issues in the project structure. Public speaking is one of the qualities they were seeking among the candidates. What is the best possible way to get the work permit for this job? You will probably need to find the nearest post office to be able to access that service. The treasure hunters were willing to take any risk to get to the location. The process is simple, just call them or ask for a representative to guide you. It was impossible for me to make an arrangement of pickup on given dates. You need a valid visa letter from the department to join the workforce. If they find you suitable, they will happily apply for your visa sponsorship. The renewable energy alternatives were the main aspect of debate during the meeting.
Are you supposed to complete the assignment without any help from others? You are supposed to provide your research efforts to your project coordinator. The university is willing to join the joint research efforts of the local council. It takes just over 8 minutes for sunlight to reach our planet. You need to contact us regarding the weekly availability of the telescopes. To be honest, the scholarships are reserved to boost admissions. He was clearly saying that his neighbors always helped him in his difficult times. If you want your seminar to be postponed, make sure to get permission first. If you knew how to get there in time, why didn't you tell him? To be precise, your assignments need an abstract at the beginning. If you have an extra pair of shoes, may I have it please? The newly discovered star was a subject to global debate about its origin. Wearing a mask is one of the best ways to curb the pandemic. Students who wish to join the summer camp should enroll by this weekend. During an official ceremony, a memorandum of understanding was signed by the academic dean. Please be careful when using internet sources. Globalization problems need to find globalized solutions. Gravity is extraordinarily weak and nearly impossible to study directly at a quantum level. During the 19th century, immigrants and urban political machines helped in the voting. Fossil fuel companies know how to stop global warming. Biology is the backbone of many specialized courses in the university. Please be careful when using online translation programs. All course materials will be posted online. If you need help, I can give you a hand in finding a flat. The course comprises 20 hours of lectures, seminars and tutorials each week.